the name of which body of water comes from the Latin phrase for peaceful sea? Pacific Ocean. In most men, which testicle hangs the lowest, the left or the right testicle? Left testicle. In bingo, what number is often referred to as two fat ladies? '88. Who am I? He was an English musician, 1941 to 2021. In January 1963, he met Brian Jones, Mick Jagger, and Keith Richards and subsequently became the long-term drummer for the Rolling Stones. Charlie Watts. What prehistoric monument found on Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England has been a World Heritage Site since 1986? The site is orientated towards the sunrise on the summer solstice. Archaeologists believe it was constructed from 3000 BC to 2000 BC and it may have been a burial ground from its earliest beginnings. Stonehenge. Moctezuma II or Montezuma II, 1466 to 1520, was the ruler of which ancient empire? The first contact between the civilizations of Mesoamerica and the Spanish took place during his reign and he was killed by Hernan Cortez's men in their attempt to capture the capital Tenochtitlan. Aztecs. Which country won the 2020 UEFA European Football Championship? They won the title by beating England on penalties in the final following a 1-1 draw after extra time. Italy. Which battle? It was fought by the Entente powers against the Ottoman Empire on a certain Turkish peninsula between 1915 and 1916. Anzac Day, which is observed on April 25 each year, was instituted to honor the members of the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps that served in this battle. Battle of Gallipoli. Tim Stokely is the founder of which content subscription service based in London? Previously associated with sex workers, the website now hosts 2 million content creators and a user base of 130 million. OnlyFans. The writer of the Wizard of Oz books was L. Frank Baum. What did the L stand for in his name? Lyman. According to P.T. Barnum, no one ever went broke underestimating the intelligence of which country's people? Americas. In Toulouse, France, which plane made its first test flight in 1969? This plane is one of only 2 supersonic transports to have been operated commercially, the other being the Soviet-built Tupolev Tu-144, which operated in the late 1970s. Concorde. What fruit is used to flavor the alcoholic liqueur Calvados? Often nicknamed Calva, Calvados is a type of brandy from Normandy in France. Apples. In the 1989 film Batman, which actor received a percentage of the gross on the film, and due to its massive box office success took home around $60 million. Jack Nicholson. How many sides does an icosagon have? "20. Who wrote the 19th-century adventure novel Around the World in 80 Days? This was part of his Voyages Extraordinaires collaboration with the publisher Pierre-Jules Hetzel. Jules Verne. Who is the only Booker Prize winner to have also won an Oscar? She won the 1975 Man Booker Prize for Heat and Dust and won Academy Awards for Best Adapted Screenplay for both A Room with a View, 1985, and Howard's End, 1992. Ruth Prawer Jhabvala. Sharing its name with similar ranges in Congo, Niger, and Australia, which colorful mountain range in Jamaica also gives its name to the island's highest point? Blue Mountains. Who am I? He is an Italian painter, 1445 to 1510. This artist's adoration of the Magi takes place under the crumbling ruins of a Roman building and prominently features some Medicis as the Magi. Another of his paintings depicts Flora's transformation in an orange grove to the right of the Three Graces dancing, and is often called Primavera. His best-known painting The Birth of Venus shows the named naked goddess emerging from a scallop shell. Sandro Botticelli. What subatomic particle? It's not the muon, but Carl David Anderson discovered these particles in 1932, for which he won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1936. It has an electric charge of +1 e, a spin of 1/2, the same as the electron, and also has the same mass as an electron. Name this antimatter counterpart of the electron with a positive charge. Positron or antielectron.